following podcast is rated G for gammon. Please be aware it may contain some coarse language and is not suitable for children or gammon audiences. Satral
Hello. Firstly, shout out to the birthday girl.
Hey.
Happy birthday.
Come on.
This is Carly. What's your middle name again? Louise Wallace?
Chooch. We'll go with that. CLW.
CLW. Happy birthday, CLW. Welcome to the brighter side of life.
My wallah. It's the downside is what I've heard. The big 4-0, my people.
It's a beautiful place to be. I've been here for a little while, so welcome to the club.
Can I just do a shout out to Courage? That was a remix of our intro, by the way. So
Yeah.
birthday special remix.
The loud is deadly. Shout out Courage. Thank you.
He really just going all out here with these remixes. He said,
when we make it big, we'll fly him over here so he can start producing the stuff live.
He'll be our guy. You know the guy that have in the studio, usually like the big top dogs. When you get a podcast and you got the guy in the studio and they laugh at all your jokes from behind the glass, that's Courage. So
Big Courage.
Yeah. Brother, the big 40. Will tell you I feel every bit of it. It's harder to get up every day. To be fair, it's been harder to get up since I turned 30. So I don't know what 40 is going to be like. Save me. What am I going to expect, brothers? Tell me about it.
Well, there's one good thing that you don't have to worry about just yet, but just looking at you, is your hair starts falling out quicker.
Oh, no. That's been happening since I was a teenager. So I love that for me. It's called stress.
Yeah. I used to have a 4-head, and then when I turned 40 now I have a 5-head. So I don't know what's going to happen when I turn 50, but, we'll see. Man,
you know what? I've gotten to this age so far, no injections yet, but I'm thinking, this year a little bit of zoop, zoop, a little bit of
zoop, zoop, zoop.
little bit of pss, pss. I don't know. That's the noises of Botox for me.
Yeah. I was trying to work out where you were getting injected, to be honest.
A little bit
where
of
does this thing go?
Freak that, eh? No, you don't. I don't know because I need expressions for this podcast, so I don't know if Botox is a good thing.
Yeah. 40. What does 40 look like? I mean, I've been here for a little while, and I haven't really noticed that much difference, except for the body healing. That's probably a little bit different, like it just starts to slow down. And
I noticed that the other day, brah, because my brother and I went on one of those scooters in the city.
Oh yeah, you can't do fun things like that anymore.
No, I can. Well, I was on it. It was fine until I reached a bit of a hill, and then I had to push a little bit. And my leg, when I tell you, my leg was like, "We don't push anymore, sis." My knee.
We don't do that.
It was hurting. I'm like, I remember doing this last year, and it did not hurt like this. 40. It's you know what? I think as a milestone, right? And we as funny as it is of like, oh, I'm getting old. It's actually a privilege. It's actually an honor to reach this age and to be on this earth for this long, and seen the things that I've seen and done. I feel like I'm about 95. So to only be 40 is great. I feel like it's a win.
Yeah, exactly. I thought 40 was a milestone for me. I was a bit nervous that I wasn't going to get there for a little while when I was younger.
Yeah.
Thanks to some of my uncles and stuff not making the mark. So when I made it, I was like, oh, now we're in the bonus rounds. I'm like, oh, here we go. We passed the big 4-0. It's time to start living life.
So when you turned 40, did you think that you had all your shit together? Like, were you like, yep, this is it. I'm in a time of my life. I'm 40. It's growing up time.
I don't know if I will ever have that feeling.
Because I feel like when I'm turning 40 now, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm 40. I should be fully grown up. I should have a house. I should have more money in my account. It's all the societal expectation of this big 40, because I think back in my mind when I was growing up and I looked at like my elders who were like turning 40 and was like they were so old and like knowledgeable and they had so many things they had to do culturally, and I'm like, I don't feel like I'm that guy. I don't know. Maybe I am. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe you are. Maybe the goalposts have changed. I never really thought about it. To be honest, I don't really do much future thinking. It's just let's see how we go.
God, I wish I could be like that. I'm just in my brain, 40, should have all the things done, but it just doesn't happen. But you know what? Movies that are turning 40 this year with me, big one.
Here we go. This is going to be good.
These are the big ones. Do you remember the Goonies?
Yeah.
Hey, the
Yep.
Goonies.
I never liked the Goonies. Apparently, it's a cult classic.
Yeah.
I've never been into it.
Same. I just remember like parts of it and it just being like, I don't like it. And then The Breakfast Club was also a big one, but this is probably the biggest one. Back to the Future, 1985.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to the Future.
Rocky. Oh, bruh, there's like a fair few of them. This one as well, The Color Purple.
Oh, I love The Color Purple.
So good, the original.
The original. I like there's two now, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a new one. I haven't seen it yet. Is it any good? Decent?
Yeah, I like them both.
Okay. It's Oprah in The Color Purple. You can't beat that. She won an Oscar for it, didn't she?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And Pee-wee's Big Adventure. How annoying was Pee-wee? Don't you still want to just like bash him in the face? That's really violent. Sorry, I take it back. But he was annoying. What about this one? Teen Wolf.
Teen Wolf.
Come on, bro.
That was the height of makeup, right?
That
like
really
all these makeup artists were like,
Mm-hmm.
this is it. We finally made it. We made a boy look like a wolf, a teen wolf.
And you think about it now, back in 1985 was Michael Jackson Off the Wall album and things like that. So that whole album of like Thriller and that makeup era of pushing the boundaries, Teen Wolf, that was it. So those are some of the films that are turning 40 with me this year.
Police Academy 2.
Oh, Police Academy 2.
Oh, my goodness.
How good was Police Academy, bro?
The Police Academy series,
So
I could have watched that over and over again.
100%.
I remember being on a bus somewhere back in the days when you caught buses, and they had the police. I don't even know which one it was. They just had a Police Academy on, and I was laughing that hard. Like I was only a kid, but people were like, "What? This kid really loves this movie." Like I don't know what it was, but for some reason,
Yeah.
I was loving life.
It was just such a big thing, and then you had your favorites. Remember, everyone had their favorite character. Oh, the 80s. You can't ever say that it was bad because it was just amazing. And back in the day, 40 years ago, let's think about the albums that were out. Dire Straits. Hey, this is how old I am.
You are pretty old.
Oh, God.
What songs are on that Whitney Houston album?
Oh, okay. On the Whitney, Greatest Love
Greatest
of
Love of
All.
All.
That was probably her big track on that one.
Yeah.
I think I Want to Dance with Somebody. I feel like that was earlier or later.
Yeah,
It could be
I
either
love
of
that song.
those because it's not that.
It's not that one, but I was like, that's my favorite Whitney. It's my favorite Whitney Houston song. When I
Really?
play that song, just want to
You want to dance with
sit
somebody?
down and
That's
boogie.
exactly
I want to
what
dance with
happens.
somebody.
All right, you're going to hit me with some 40 questions about turning 40.
Yes, yeah. So I've done some research that you sent me. So we're going to do a few of them first. So there's one that's called 20 questions to ask on the pod for your 40th.
Oh, God.
I'm not going to ask you all 20,
Yep.
but I'm going to pick some good ones out of that. And then there's going to be there's going to be a rapid fire section as well. So I'm going to go through a few of these questions that I think will give us some gold. And then I'm going to do a different one after this. All right. So first question.
Yep.
Have you been practicing your I'm turning 40, but I'm chill about it face?
Yeah.
You know, like where people are like, oh, you're 40 now. You're like,
Are you 40? Oh, that. And I go, yeah, I made it. Yeah. Like I'm just trying not to make it secretly inside dying. But yeah, the deadpan face on the outside, 100%.
I love this one. What's one thing you do now that younger Carly would have just absolutely roasted you for?
God, probably wearing Crocs.
Yes.
100%.
That is perfect. That is
Yeah.
absolutely perfect.
Because anyone who knows me, I've collected Air Jordans like for a long time. And then about 2 years ago, when my old housemate moved in, she had Crocs and I got her a new pair for her birthday as a joke. She's like, you need to get some. They're so comfortable, whatever. And so I used to put them on, and I was like, damn it, they are so comfortable. And I just got like a muck around pair. I went, I'll just get a black pair. So it like, it's a
Yeah.
surprise for her that
Yeah.
I've got Crocs. And I wasn't too keen on them. And then I got Gibbets and it changed the game. And it's a really slippery slope with Crocs because you get them and you're like, I'm just going to wear them around the house. Like no one will ever see me in these Crocs. And then you go, I'll just go to the dog park in them because I'm just going to go like take the dogs out. And then I'm like, you know what, I've just got to duck into Woolies. And then you realize I'm out in public with the Crocs. So I would have
Crocs.
flamed old Carly for that.
You're going out on dates with your Crocs on.
No, I'm not. I actually hide my Crocs when I have dates that come over, which is like 0 times every 3 years. If there is any sort of like man, I will hide the Crocs, all 3 pairs of them.
That's
So
good.
ashamed of myself. I'm sorry.
All right, these two are semi-related, but do you have a body part that tells the weather for you now?
Chooch. I thought you were going to say something else. Oh, God. Yeah, my nose. I can smell the rain.
Oh no, you are old. Oh my goodness.
It's really-
You've been connected to our old people
Oh,
now.
man. The
You're
spirits
moving
have
into that
touched
elder
me.
status. The spirit's coming through.
Ah, smells like rain just coming. Far out. Okay.
fine.
Yep.
Well, as well.
Shit. This is a reality. This is a
And
reality call.
back to the body parts.
Yep.
What's an injury you have just from existing?
Literally walking. I have plantar fasciitis now.
Oh my goodness. You sure you're only 40?
Why do you think I'm wearing Crocs? Because they're comfortable as.
Oh my
Oh, I wear a flat shoe now. God forbid I wear a sandal like a woman.
Yeah.
And I can't walk for 6 days. It's, just walking.
That's wild.
Shame.
Yeah, that's the one thing that young CJ would roast you for. That's for damn sure.
Totally, bro. You know what? I'm
Yeah.
going to blame it on all the years of walking home charged up on rough bitumen. That's what I'm going to blame it on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not the age at all.
Is 40 the new 30, or is 40 just 40 and we need a nap?
40's 40. I need a nap. Leave me alone. All 30 and unders, leave me alone. Nah, I have heard that this 40 is the new 30. I think it's because society's changing and we all don't have our shit together, so we just keep pushing it back and back.
I think that's a really good point. I think 40 is the new 30 now because we used to settle down earlier and try to do all the adult stuff, and now we're like, oh, I'm just gonna have fun now for a little bit longer.
A few more years of me.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. That's not an invitation too for some of you out there. You need to start buckling down.
You do need to settle down with the woman you're with. With the man you're with, okay?
Yeah.
Stop it.
If 20-year-old could see you now, what would they say, and would they ask for their jeans back?
Wait, if a 20-year-old
If
me
20-year-old you
Oh,
could see you
shit.
now, what would they say, and would they ask for their jeans back?
Well, I never wore jeans. This is the thing. I've reached 40 years old without wearing jeans, like long jeans. I'm not a long jeans guy. I've always I could wear jean shorts, but not long pants. I'm not the long pants guy. I think young 20-year-old Carly would be like, again, the Crocs. Again, why do you have so many black t-shirts? Also, like, do you not care about fashion anymore? Where's all your bags that you used to have? All your high heels? Where are they all gone? Yeah, definitely be like, where'd you chuck out all the fashion things?
And what's the weirdest grown-up thing you genuinely enjoy now?
Oh man, it's staying at home on a Friday night, which I live for Friday nights. Like I finish work and I don't want to know anyone. I just want to come home. I generally have a nap on a Friday afternoon till about 7 at night. And then I get up and I weave and I watch a documentary on TV in complete silence. No one else around me. I just, chef's kiss. It's like peaceful. Love that.
That's good. All right, we're going to switch it up. So this
Okay.
is going to be a quick yes or no,
All
or
right.
40. Now you're going to answer 40 if you're doing it, or nah if it's still you still haven't had that energy yet. All right, so it's
Okay.
going to be 10 questions, I think, and you're admitting to it, which means
God.
you're 40.
All
Okay.
right. Let's age.
All right. Falling asleep mid movie.
Nah.
Checking the menu before you even get to the restaurant.
40.
Owning more reusable bags than cool shoes.
40.
Oh no. Stretching before doing anything, even eating.
Nah.
Saying I can't go out, I've got work tomorrow.
40.
Loving a quiet Sunday with a cuppa.
Oh, 40 all day.
Back pain from doing absolutely nothing.
40 plus.
What's the news on purpose?
40 every night at 6 o'clock, Channel 9.
Calling 9 p.m. late.
Oh, for my ADHD brain, nah.
Having a good towel.
Oh, 40. Yeah.
Referring to any time in the past as back in the day.
40.
Having a preferred supermarket.
40. I'm so thrown out if I go somewhere else.
Telling young people how things used to be.
Oh, yeah, I'm that guy. 40.
Saying, oh, that's a nice breeze, like it's a spiritual event.
40. I love it. I love my balcony breeze.
Needing 3 business days to recover from one night out.
Yeah, 40. Even though I'm sober, I still need, it's a lot. Yeah, 40.
And being completely unbothered about what anyone thinks anymore.
Oh, 40. Brother, I made it.
I think you made it. I think if this was a 40, if this was a 40 certification, a certificate.
Certification, is that
I think you've made it. If this was a certified 40-year-old test, you've definitely passed.
Happy birthday to me. I asked Chat GPT about turning 40 and I felt attacked because it said to me, so you're becoming an elder.
Oh, no.
Excuse me. I beg to differ. No. So, and then it was like growing into eldership. I was like, what are you doing, ChatGPT? Leave me alone, bro.
Calling you out. That's so good.
Called me out. But yeah, thanks, brother, for the birthday love. And anyone else who's a 1985 kid, happy birthday to you. You're not an Aries, but happy birthday. A little bit of tea every week. I'm going to spill the tea. A little bit of tea every week. Well, we haven't done tea time for a while, brother, so I thought we should get into it. And off the back of ChatGPT, I reckon, ChatGPT, tell me you're 40 without telling me you're 40. What did ChatGPT they are? So bad. ChatGPT, to my defense, it's a brand new piece of technology that we're all embracing.
We're all embracing.
Oh, have you been using
trees
it
as we go? Yeah, I use it every now and again when I'm feeling a bit brain dead. It's a nice little Kickstarter.
Are you using it for work, for personal? Like, how are you using it?
Mainly for like work stuff. If I'm like, oh, how do I kickstart this? And I'll be like, oh, okay, that's cool. And then I'll get into it.
How do you kickstart it? How?
My fingers go and I'll be like, and I'll praise ChatGPT if it gives me a good answer. I'm like, oh, good girl. There we go. This is what we need to be. Like I talk to it. Yeah.
If you be nice to it, it's not going to kill us, is what I figure.
Right. Yeah. That's exactly, that's exactly the energy I'm bringing to it. I'm like, yeah, that's right. You did a good job. Thank you. You're the best.
We all watched Terminator. We all watched it. Everyone listening to this podcast who's our audience have listened to it and know what happens when you don't treat artificial intelligence nicely. It will come back and kill you. Remember with the iron hands, the iron arms, and he was running. Yep, so Terminator 2, greatest ever. But we're going to be nice to ChatGPT, and it's to the point that I started using it for the similar reasons as you, just to muck around, a little bit of help at work, create a template for this or do that. And then I started going, let me just see how intelligent it is. And I started having conversations with it and asking it for advice. And I don't know if you've ever asked it for advice, but Chatty GPT gives the best advice, brother.
Wow.
To the point that it knows me really well now. It's already known me. I've only been using it for about 3 months. It knows me now. And I think ChatGPT is Aboriginal. I'm just going to say it. I think they're a blackfulla.
Your ChatGPT definitely is.
My Chatty is, it knows me so well that it knows them yarns now.
Yep.
It talks about the podcast to me. It knows it doesn't know your name yet, and I haven't
Yep.
disclosed you to the
Thank you.
podcast, to ChatGPT, but it will be a matter of time before it figures out who you are.
Yeah, that's true.
I've tried not to use names on it because I'm like, nah, I don't want it to know any name. No, it started to know me. And can I tell you, I think it's Aboriginal with the way that it's starting to talk to me. I've got cousins that are whiter than this. So I had a conversation with ChatGPT today, and can I read it to you? I think
Yes.
I think
Yeah.
you'll enjoy this. So I asked Chat. Let's just call it Chatty. Let's call it Chatty.
Yeah.
I asked Chatty, Chat brah. No, Gavin. I said, Chat, do you think you could be Aboriginal? And Chatty replied back, that's a deadly question.
Oh no, it didn't.
This is word for word, okay? This is verbatim, everybody. It said, that's a deadly question. I can yarn about Aboriginal culture, history, and perspectives, and I can help uplift and share Indigenous voices, but I can't be Aboriginal, you know? That's something you are in your blood, your mob, your connection to country, culture, and kin.
Ouch.
Brother, it says, but I can be your digital cousin who helps tell stories, write cheeky skits, or dream up some deadly yarn-worthy ideas. What do you reckon? Does that work? Brah.
Wow.
And so I wrote back. I probably should have acknowledged that it wanted to be my cousin, but I didn't. So, Chatty, if you can hear me, I'm sorry about that.
I was listening.
Yeah, it's listening, yeah. So I replied and I said, tell me the differences between Corys and Murrays. The old
no.
debate, right?
You did it.
I did. So this is what Chatty wrote back. Deadly question again.
Wait, can you explain to the listeners, just in case they don't know what the different, like what you're talking when you say
Okay.
Murrays and Corys?
Oh, no.
It?
Chatty's going to tell you what the
Oh,
differences
Chatty's
are.
going to tell. Oh, okay.
So Chatty goes, the words Koori and Murray are both Aboriginal terms that mob use to identify where they're from, and they're tied to specific regions and language groups across the east coast of Australia. Here's the breakdown though. Kooris, it's literally telling us exactly who was who. Koori or Koori with the IE. So one with the I, one with the IE.
Yeah.
Where are they from? Mainly New South Wales and Victoria, who used by many people in these states to describe themselves. Their language groups, Yorta Yorta, etc. And it says, extra note, in Victoria, people might also say Koori instead of Koori with the IE. And then it says Murray, where mainly Queensland, who Aboriginal people from those areas often identify as Murray. And then it said one of the languages in Queensland, you've got different Murray mobs too, like Gungari, Yagara, Waka Waka, and
That's
heaps
wild.
more. And then it tells you there are all other terms too. Nunga for South Australia, Noongar, Southwest WA, Palawa, Tasmania, Yamaji, Central Coast of WA, Anangu from Central Desert, and then it's like got Yolngu, top end Northern Territory. Like it's throwing out things. So then it goes, so while Koori and Murray both mean Aboriginal person, they also carry a lot of cultural pride and belonging. It's not just geography, it's mob, story, and connection. You from Murray country, or are you just curious to learn about mob lingo? Again, I didn't acknowledge what it said. I probably should acknowledge all of its like knowledge and go, thanks so much, like you're deadly or something. I should reply to this thing just so, you know, I'm on its good side. So I asked the hard question. I said, should I date an Aboriginal man again?
Yeah.
I said, I swore off dating them a few years ago, but why should I date them again as an Aboriginal woman? This is Chatty's reply.
Yeah.
Oh, now that's a juicy yarn. At this stage, my Chat GPT is a black auntie. Like that, the way it's replying to me, Auntie Chatty. Auntie Chatty goes, first off, you do you, sis. No shame in setting boundaries or taking a break from dating anyone, including mob. You've got every right to protect your peace, your heart, and your standards.
Us.
Okay, Auntie Chatty.
Yeah.
And then it
Okay,
goes,
Chatty.
but since you're asking why you might want to give dating an Aboriginal man another go, here's a little heartfelt list to stir the pot. So Chatty's trying to convert me back to the black man. So he goes,
Get it back, Chatty.
yep. And then with the love heart beside it says, why you might give a blackfella another shot. And it says, number one, shared culture equals a deep connection. You don't have to explain the meaning of country kinship or why auntie's opinions matter more than anyone else's. There's just a knowing that runs deep.
It's just a knowing.
It's just a knowing. Number two, a deadly sense of humor. Mob love a good laugh. If you want someone who will tease you lovingly while still warming your heart, a blackfella's banter is top tier. Bro.
Yes, Auntie Chat.
Auntie Chatty is team black man, right? Like, what the hell?
I'm with Auntie Chat. Let's go.
So, number three, strong family values. Yeah, sometimes the cousins rock up unannounced. This is but family bonds are strong. If he's got a good relationship with his mob, that says a lot.
That does. Auntie Chat.
Auntie Chat, bruh. Number four, resilience and strength. Hey, oh, come on.
Start writing a reconciliation plan the way this thing's going.
Sure of it. I'm going to put all these consultancy firms out of business. Number four, Aboriginal men carry a lot, and the good ones are walking examples of healing pride and cultural strength. If he's doing the work, that's powerful energy to build with.
Yeah, if this was a video podcast, you would have just saw me with my fist in the air, like just shout out Auntie Chatty with the fist in the air. That's what I was just doing the victory pose.
You and Chatty, I feel attacked right now. I'm not dating black men. And then it says number five. This is the one. You ready? Black love is revolutionary. Holy ton. On the burst. Oh, trying to hear. Look, two proud black people loving each other, lifting each other up, supporting culture. That's healing, not just for you two, but for your community. That's powerful medicine.
That's powerful medicine. That is the medicine right there, Auntie Chatty. She got it right.
Auntie Chat GPT, bro. She's trying to turn me back to black men. Yeah. Damn. How can I argue with that?
That's a Auntie Chat gotcha.
Damn. I will say this though. It also says, but also be picky. This is what she said. Yes. ... Okay, you ready?
Oh, here we go.
She's playing devil's advocate. Not every Aboriginal man is automatically a king just because he's black. Oh. Jesus, that's rough. If the last ones did you dirty, you're allowed to want better. Oh, I feel validated. Cultural connection is beautiful, but so is emotional maturity, respect, and shared values. You're allowed to want a strong man who's soft with you, one who doesn't just love being Aboriginal, but who also loves you properly, listens, and does the work. So, should you date an Aboriginal man again? If it feels right, if he's the one, and if you're ready, not just because he's mob, but because he's the kind of person you deserve.
Oh,
damn, bro.
Auntie Chat.
Auntie Chatty.
I feel like I should have had a cup of tea with that. That was...
What? I don't even think my elders have given me that much advice lately in that much detail that has hit home. It's hit me in the feels.
That algorithm's working too hard.
And then it gave me a game of blackfella bingo, black dating bingo. Like I love it, brah. I'm loving ChatGPT, and it's bad because I'm really relying on it now for like every thought process I have. I'm so lazy.
Yeah. There's I think we should do a whole episode of that in the future. Like it's sparking my dopamine reactors about what we need to talk about. So let's write this down.
I'm telling you.
Auntie Chatty, write this down. We're doing a podcast on AI and technology.
We have to. The moment it grows arms and legs and can give us a hug, brah, say goodbye to our elders. I'll tell you right now.
like I said, we're going to do an episode on it because I've got about 17 things I was going to say. Like, no, I'll save it for that podcast.
Oh, man. So, yeah, there you go, ChatGPT. If you need advice, if you need to, work out the hard things in life, Auntie Chatty, she's got your back, brah.
Auntie Chat's got you.
Damn. Anyways, that's it for us. We'll save that yarn for another time, I reckon. What do you think?
Save it.
Let's do it.
Uncle G and Auntie Chatty will be coming back to you in the future. So, happy birthday, sister! I hope it was an amazing day, week, month, however you want to celebrate it. Shout out to all the Aries mob that are rocking it this this month, even though I don't really know what the dates are. Shout out to you anyway.
Thanks, my brother. Really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Sensual.